Good evening. Here's iPower 102.7 FM News at 7. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. First, the headlines. APC stalwarts eat those causing division between Ayedatiwa and Tunjiojo. Edo State government criticizes Obi for breaching protocol. On entertainment, Simi case stalled. And in sports, Henry faults Galatasaray's approach. Details of this and more in a moment. Please stay tuned. Glad to have you back. And now the news in detail, beginning from Ondo State. Ondo State Police Command has apprehended a 6-man gang of fake miracle merchants in Idori, Ondo State. According to a statement signed by the Public Relations Officer of the command, Abayomi Jimo, the gang was arrested on the 16th of February after meticulous investigation. The group of 6 all male specializes in posing as pastors and religious group while deceiving unsuspecting miracle seekers with fake miracles. And now a stalwart of the All Progressive Congress in Shupare Akoko, Isaac Okunlola, also known as Kekemeke, has urged members of the party to stop instigating problems between the Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa and the Minister of Interior Olubumi Tunjiojo. In a statement personally signed by him today, Okunlola pointed out that there is no disagreement between the two prominent leaders in the APC. He further explained that some self-styled allies of the Minister of Interior have been going around causing disaffection, an errand not approved by the minister. And now to Edo State, reactions has continued to trail the attack of the office of the African Democratic Congress ADC in Edo State by thugs suspected to be supporters of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. Edo State Commissioner for Information Kashim Afegwa accused the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, of always bringing trouble to Edo State.
He just said, when you are coming to Edo, inform me. And you see, there are protocols that are permissible within the ambit of governance. To the extent that if a former governor is visiting us, he's not the only former governor who has been visiting Edo or what. There are others who have come to attend one event or the other. Even the former Vice President, Professor Musibanja, came recently, late last year, to attend an event, and the government extended protocols to him that is due to him. Obasanjo will come and attend event, the Western protocol. Former President Jonathan will come to it, the Western protocol. It's just the normal thing to be sure that, okay, we are aware. Anyone who does not attend protocol is not safe. No.
Meanwhile, a leader of the ADC in the state and former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Olumide Akpata, described the attack as a sad one.
I was in harm's way. I was alongside other persons. We were in harm's way definitely yesterday in Benin. We were thankfully, due to the efforts of some of the security personnel who were there, I think what could have been a very dastardly event was averted yesterday. Yeah, so I think it's important to get the sequence right, or the timelines right. Some of us members of the Labour Party in Edo State decided to move to the ABC yesterday. The ceremony was slated for 11 o'clock yesterday morning at the ABC Secretariat on Ubelaka Street in Benin City. And so we went to Ubelaka Street, the ABC Secretariat. We got there, we were a bit late, and the event started late, but it started anyways, and Chief Oyegun was present, Professor Seremo Osumbo, former governor of Edo State, was present, Mr. Peter Obi was there, present, Senator Roland Owe, leader of the party in Edo State, was there. Quite a number of people were there. And the event went on. But we got information as the event proceeded from sources that are usually reliable that venue would very soon come under attack from some unknown persons. And we were advised. I received that information separately. Mr. Obi received that information, and we were advised to speed up the event and, to avert what those persons thought would be a crisis situation, because it's a very tight building, narrow building. We took that advice on board, and I was received warmly by the party leadership, presented with my party card. Speeches were made. The whole upstairs was quite small, so people were in canopies downstairs. So our sources are usually credible. So we left. As we got to Chief Oyego's house, spoke with the press, and then we retired into the sitting room to just discuss other issues. We started getting calls that as soon as we left the secretariat on Obelaka Street, some guys actually showed up.
Away from that story, a magistrate court sitting in Abuja has granted a woman arrest and detained by the Nigerian police force for calling out the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, online. Tracy Ohiri, a bail of 1 million naira and 2 shorties in Laksam. According to popular Nigerian activist Omoyele Sowore, the bail was granted despite the desire of the police to keep I in custody for a long period.
Now, Tracy Inioluwa Adekoya has been granted bail. The magistrate here, I think this zone 2, Nigeria Court Zone, the remand of a person for perpetual investigation. The police has detained her for the last 3 days. They have molested and harassed her. They have delegated her. They tried to reduce her to nobody. They brought the Minister of Works, put them in the conference room for the minister or do whatever she likes with her. They also saw the video. And the shamelessly came here and didn't come and present the video as evidence of why she's not arrested. Somebody is fighting for her right. But the magistrate did very well and granted bail. I think the sum was 1 million, 2 persons livestock. I opted before to be one of the sources. Even I'm having problem with because I'm an environmentalist, I don't have light and water bill. I use borehole and I use solar. But we will have that conversation to ensure that the best solution is this is a defeat of tyranny and oppression.
This news at 7 is coming to you from iPower 102.7 FM in Inioluwa. Still to come on entertainment, Simi case stalled, and in sports, Henry Ford's Galatasary's approach.
Whether you tune in for breaking news, in-depth analysis, or community update, Hyper 102.7 FM remains your most trusted source. Because when it comes to news, the truth matters. Hyper FM 102.7.
Welcome back, and now to the foreign scene. A French court has sentenced a 39-year-old Iranian woman, Maïdeh Esfadiari, to 1 year in prison for justifying terrorism. According to reports, the woman was arrested and brought to court after she justified the attack on Israel by Hamas terrorist LS in October 2023. She would, however, be serving her prison term in Iran, as the court has also banished her from all French territory. Still on foreign matters, wife of the former president of the United States, Hillary Clinton, is expected to appear before the U.S. Congress to give a closed-door testimony in an investigation about the Epstein files, although no one is sure how much new information the former Secretary of State is going to give. But her appearance is expected to throw more light on certain gray areas connected to the files. And now to the entertainment scene, as the old tweet of popular Nigerian singer Simi continue to ignite reactions. The Lagos State Bureau of Public Prosecution has stated that the case will be difficult to prosecute without a survivor. The head of the unit, while speaking on the matter, says the availability of a survivor is necessary for the continuity of the prosecution.
I think they're calling it Syndicate and Speed Darlington. Some people have, been asking what are institutions doing. I can speak for what Lagos State DSG is doing. We've been observing, and because we had seen some tweets far back as 2012, some 2014, and then there were talks around certain tweets being doctored and all of that. But what we've done is to actually refer the case to the Commissioner of Police to at least conduct some preliminary investigation. As you've said, there are also reports that this may have happened in a crash managed by Hammond. And so issues of safeguarding and child protection have been raised. And in Lagos State, we have the task force saddled with the responsibility of implementing the safeguarding and child protection order, and that the task force has been briefed on this, and preliminary investigations are ongoing.
And now to the sporting arena. Arsenal legend Terry Henry has lampooned the teammates of Victor Osimhen for their attitude during their last night's game against Juventus. The Turkish side went 2 goals down in regulation time, but was salvaged by 2 goals scored in 106th minute and 119th minute respectively. He said as an underdog, the approach to the game left too little to be desired. To end the iPower 102.7 FM news at 7, let's take another look at the main points. We told you in the course of the bulletin that the Ondo State Police Command has apprehended a six-man gang of fake miracle merchants in Idonre, Ondo State. We also informed you that reactions has continued to trail the attack on the office of the African Democratic Alliance, African Democratic Congress ADC in Edo State by thugs suspected to be supporters of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. On the entertainment scene, we informed you that as the old tweets of popular Nigerian singer Simi continue to ignite reactions, the Lagos State Bureau of Public Prosecutions has stated that the case will be difficult to prosecute without a survivor. And finally, in the sporting arena, we informed you that Arsenal legend Terry Henry has lampooned the teammates of Victor Osimhen for their attitude during their last night's game against Juventus. And that was the iPower 102.7 FM news at 7, edited by Alaba Adeyemi. My name is Inioluwa Adekoya. Many thanks for listening and a beautiful evening to you.